The first 6 to 12 months were really stressful. I remember I went down to Melbourne and actually saw a famous motivational speaker. I think his name is Paul McGee from Northern England, and he's got a book called The Sumo Guy, Shut Up and Move On, Sumo stands for. He had this thing where you rate your problems out of 10, right? So I got out my phone in this conference and I wrote all my problems down because I was really stressed at that time. I was like, the money's going out the door. I left a good wicket, right? I was on a good income at my previous role. I threw that out the door. The income wasn't coming in, but the expenses were going out. We had rent, a whole lot of expenses, even just something as simple as the phone system. The phone bill of this place was a joke. I was really stressed. We'd been working on that real estate contract for 6 months, gone out to like 80 offices, and we hadn't had one single referral from the whole network because it doesn't happen overnight, right? You really got to show these guys that you're someone that they could work with. I wrote all those problems down and made a calendar reminder to go off in 6 months' time. 6 months later, the alarm sort of went off, and I was coincidentally in a board meeting, and things were going really well. We were excited. We were looking at a new office. The team had grown. The network was starting to be a fruitful relationship. All the brokers were getting some opportunity out of it, and it went off. And I looked one by one, and I was just like, wow. 6 months ago, I remember sitting in that. It was at the Crown, the conference. I was like, I remember sitting in that ballroom at the Crown and listening to that guy, and I was freaking out about these things, questioning if I made the right decision. And now, in hindsight, those problems are nothing to me.
Yeah. Like when you first start your business, you think everything is going to kill you. Everything that goes bad, you're like, oh my God, this is it. I'm done. But then I guess as the years go by, you're just kind of more and more like, whatever. I'll fix it.
You're willing to make mistakes. I think that as the years go by, you realize mistakes make you stronger. So I've made loads of mistakes, And
you just gain the confidence in knowing, something worse has happened and that didn't really affect us. That like we solved that and we moved on.
We'll move on.
Every problem is always an opportunity to grow. It's not an actual problem. It's an opportunity 100%. To get better.
But if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
So if you look at your mistakes that way, if you dwell on them like they were just a big failure and don't learn from them, then it's your own detriment.
Yeah, it's your choice how you look at things.